Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary for you. The markets in general behaved today, although cotton was pretty raucous. We'll certainly take that one on first. Cotton's been in an upward spike as concerns about low certificated stocks and then poor grades coming off the 2012 harvest has instituted a pretty sharp rally to the upside. Today we did get follow through, went to 79 cents thereabouts in the spot month, and then collapsed, traded down the limit, held that for a while, came back up, closed, stayed around 150 lower for most of the day, 200 lower, and then late in the day did cut those losses dramatically, closing slightly lower on the day. So it's something of a pretty good, if not financial, certainly a psychological victory for cottons. Suggests to us that the market still may have some more upside motion to come. Over in the grains today, we're getting convinced daily that the low's getting in these grains, the harvest low. We're already convinced of that in corn. Corn today up 15 cents. Basis is tightening. We're going to be coming in next week. I'm sure we're going to be close to 90% gathered on the corn crop. So we are could certainly suggest that the worst of it is behind us as far as hedge selling. And also the notion, and we may have said this on this broadcast, also the notion that we're going to have the most corn that we're going to in our hands right now, and that corn's going to get dispersed to elevators, to grain bins, and to end users. And so, for that reason, it just seems to us the corn market may seal the deal down here and trade sideways to higher. Also for beans, although beans are less, I shouldn't say less bullish, but not as bullish as the last, according to the last USDA report. Nonetheless, beans did fall out of bed. They had a great chance this week to come back and make a new low for the move. Did not do that. Closed higher. And then today, boom, we go up. And we encouraged some guys last night to buy the market. And I think that beans could certainly, although the crop is larger, I think China will continue to be a big buyer of soybeans. They need to crush them to get the meal for feed their hogs, and to take the oil and make the grease so people can cook. And it just also seems to us that the demand balance sheet for that is pretty viable. Wheat too stronger today. There's just a lot of concern daily. I tell you, we live in a communications world, but the communications isn't very good, or certainly sketchy in terms of wheat. The Australian crop, I think, is under a lot of stress. In Russia, it's mum's the word. One day they're going to cut exports or halt exports. The next day, everything's hunky-dory. Certainly hard to get a read on those. But nonetheless, wheat up today. Energy's down today. That's good because the dollar was up. So if any questions or comments, of course, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.